Greetings, everyone. Mama Goddess here, and welcome back to my channel. This is Mama Goddess's Space. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual journey. This message is for the sign of Taurus. So, if you have Taurus anywhere in your natal chart, especially your Sun, Moon, Rising, and/or Venus, this message is for you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that post notification bell button so you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video or go live for your sign. Taurus, this is a reading for the new moon that is coming up January 29th. The new moon will be in the sign of Aquarius. The new moon is all about setting intentions for what you want to manifest for the full moon, okay? And Aquarius is a sign for creation, creativity, innovation, revolutionist, someone who walks to the rhythm of their own drum, walks to the beat of their own drum. Aquariuses take risks. They go out on adventures. They're also practice the art of attachment, of detachment. They practice the art of detachment. This is just who they are. And in some ways here, Taurus, this is where you need to come in with your creativity, come in with your detachment. And we're just going to see what this new moon has for you here, Taurus, okay? We're going to see what challenges you may face and what triumphs you may have as well, okay? So let's get into your reading, Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has for you to do. What intentions you need to set, Taurus, for this new moon. All right. So we have the Two of Knives, Railroad Bill. I have my candles going, so I'm looking over to my right. All right. We also have the Three of Baskets, Five of Baskets, Seven of Coins, Three of Coins, Ace of Sticks, and New Beginnings. This is interesting. Here for you, Taurus, you have some decisions to make. You're starting a new journey here, Taurus, with this Free Man card. You're on a new cycle of life. You're doing something different. You're doing something new. But there's some things that you're not totally letting go of. And this is where that art of detachment is coming from, or it's when it comes into play for you, Taurus, is realizing when it's time to let go, realizing when it's time to move on. You have the Three of Baskets and the Five of Baskets. Three represents group, growth, and community. Baskets represents the matters of the heart, feelings, and emotions. And you also have the Five of Baskets. Five represents change, transformation, and conflict. So there could be some family things going on for you, or maybe it's time for you to leave a job because you do have the Three of Coins. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to leave a job. Maybe it's time for you to leave a connection or a relationship of some sort. Or maybe start detaching yourself from certain things that that limit you from being your best self here, Taurus. All right. But this is what you want to set the intention for, Taurus. You want to set the intention for moving on. You want to set the intention for knowing when it's time to move on and being okay with you moving on, being okay with you letting go. One thing about you, Taurus, sometimes you tend to hold on just a little bit too longer because you just want to make sure everything is on the up and up. You want to, give it another chance. You want to make sure it's, a go. But Spirit has been showing you the signs here, Taurus. And it is time for you to say, all right, enough is enough. You have this card here, Railroad Bill. It's like the Chariot card in the traditional tarot deck. And with this card here, Taurus, it's saying, let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. It's time to move. It's time to change. It's time to change something up. Okay. But with this Two of Knives here, you have to make a decision. And what are you going to choose for yourself, Taurus? What are you going to choose for yourself? What do you want to manifest? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What are you working towards here, Taurus? Okay, these are the things that you want to ask yourself when it comes to your decisions, when it comes to the things that you want in your life. What do you want? And why is this such a difficult decision for you? Okay, but you can make this decision. You can overcome this. It's just taking a little bit of time. But Spirit is saying that saying to you, listen, you're on this new path for a reason. You're on this new cycle for a reason. The reason why that old thing ended is because I need you to come to where I'm taking you. Okay. You have the Seven of Coins here. Seven represents self-reflection, self-assessment, and control. Coins represents finances and security. You see how she has the abundance in front of her, but then she's looking back. Taurus, this is what you got going on. Spirit is showing you what you have in front of you and what you need to tend to. Tend to your abundance, attend to your growth. But you're like, yeah, but look what I'm leaving behind. I get what comes to mind is Lot's wife when she looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt because of all the things that she was leaving behind. Now is not the time for you to look back. This is why you had the railroad bill. The railroad bill was saying, listen, it's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to shake. It's time to get some things going and flowing for you, Taurus. This isn't the move for you anymore. Spirit has been giving you a bunch of ideas, a bunch of concepts, giving you different ways of doing things, okay? They're giving you a lot of different ways of doing things. And you're like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. But then the outside force comes in and says, but maybe you can't. That internal voice will say, well, maybe you can't. Well, you can't do this because you know you have X, Y, and Z. This is why you need to detach yourself. This is why you need to let go and move on here, Taurus, okay? So this is one of the things that you want to set the intention for. You want to set the intention for letting go, okay? Again, have that energy of Aquarius where you are detaching. Have that energy of Aquarius where you're saying, you know what? I'm finna just step out on faith. I'm just finna do it. I'm just gonna go where the wind blows. This is the energy that you need to have. And this may be a challenge for you here, Taurus, because although you're not, change doesn't really bother you. However, you can get comfortable and stay in one space for too long. You don't mind changing. You just don't like to do it that often. But it's necessary. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. So take that into account as you are, evolving in this time, okay? What other messages do you have for Taurus? What other messages do you have for Taurus for the new moon? And it's interesting because I haven't had to pull from any of my decks, but I feel like I may have to pull from another deck for you, Taurus, but we'll see. Okay, we have the Ace of Coins, the Six of Knives. Some of you may be, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of you may be walking away. Yeah, oh yeah, Taurus. Oh goodness. All right. You have the Ace of Coins and then you have the Eight of Baskets right up under it, okay? So again, some of you may be leaving a job. Maybe it's time for you to leave a job. And I really feel like this is a repeated message, okay? In this different spread. So Spirit's like, yeah, like I meant what I said when I said what I said, okay? And then my water machine just bubbled, like, hell. I have a water machine. I don't know if you heard that, like, gurgle in the background, but I have a water machine. And when that water machine starts to bubble like that, that means there's a message here, okay? So the message is here for you towards, like, I meant what I said when I said what I said. Get to moving, okay? Because otherwise it could end not so well for you, and this will be a repeated lesson. And I know you don't want to repeat a lesson here, Taurus, okay? So Spirit is telling you to walk away, okay? Make that change. Do what you need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do for your life, because you don't want this to be another stumbling block for you. So make the decision to move on. Then you have the Six of Knives. Six represents healing, harmony, and cooperation. Knives represents thoughts and ideas. And Taurus, I know this may be like a bittersweet thing for you because you've been used to doing something or doing one thing for so long. However, comma is time. Make that change. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Okay. And I feel like change is going to happen with or without you. Okay. But do know you will be vindicated if that's what you're looking for. You will be vindicated. You'll get that apology that you deserve. You'll get that justice that you feel like you need, or that you not even feel like you need, but you'll get that justice that you need. Okay. Because I feel like some of you are like, but I wish they would just take accountability. And I'm waiting for that. You're not going to get it as long as you're still in this connection. Okay. It's when you leave the situation alone completely, because what's happening here, Taurus, is that you're putting way too much energy into something that really doesn't matter anymore. You're putting way too much energy into something that doesn't matter anymore. And Spirit's like, yeah, but I need you to take yourself out of this so you can see the bigger picture, because you're only seeing that one little blemish. When Spirit's like, listen, but I want you to see everything else. Okay, so this is what Spirit is wanting you to it's wanting to let you know that again, you'll be vindicated, you'll get that thing that you needed, you'll get that apology that you need, but it won't be in this situation, it won't be in this season. Okay, so there's some swift changes moving here for you, some swift action that is being taken place for you here, Taurus. So all the more reason. Again, like I said, Spirit is moving with or without you, so you might as well just get on board. Okay. Then you also have this card that says the Nine of Sticks. In this time, Taurus, Spirit wants you to protect your energy in this time. Okay. Nine represents things coming to fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. I heard boundaries. Spirit wants you to practice having boundaries. Sticks represents power and authority. You letting too many people in your space. Dear Taurus, you may be talking too much to people. You may be saying, giving out too much of your plan. Spirit now wants you to move in silence. Keep some of that stuff to yourself. I know you want the support. I know you feel like you need the validation. You feel like you need somebody to, give you a push or whatever. But really, Taurus, everything that you need is already inside of you. You don't need any outside good jobs or you got this, or I think that's a really good idea. Like, you don't need any of that. All you need is yourself, and you need to believe and trust in yourself. Okay, Taurus? So in this time, what you want to manifest for yourself here, Taurus, or excuse me, what you want to set the intention for is the art of detachment. Letting yourself go, letting yourself breathe, letting yourself be who you are, become who you are supposed to be. Remember this, Taurus, if you don't remember anything else, that you have more power than you realize. Okay? All right. That is your message, Taurus. I really thought I was going to pull from other decks, but that's what Spirit has for you. I hope that resonated for you, Taurus. Go ahead and hit that like button. That is your message. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that post notification bell button so you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video or go live for your sign. Go ahead and share this video with another Taurus if you know one, and say, hey, I think this is for you. All right. I truly appreciate it. And if you haven't heard it today, Taurus, know that I love you. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are worth it. Take care, Taurus. Peace.